Good morning, Vietnam! Hey, this is not a test. This is rock and roll.
I wake up every morning in a bed that's too small, drive my daughter to a school that's too expensive, and then I go to work to a job for which I get paid too little.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. We can stay up late, swapping manly stories, and in the morning, I'm making waffles.
You're waking up with the Morning App on 90.5 WASU.
Good morning, Mountaineers. Welcome into the Morning App on this lovely, lovely Wednesday morning. You're listening with Josh, Howie, Taylor Ann, and myself, Kristen. And this first segment, we're talking about something that we haven't talked about on the show before.
Which is, you're home talking about moving in with people, but I'm going to start it off talking about the biggest things that guests will notice when they walk into your place.
We're diving right into it.
We're just diving in.
Intros. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Cool.
Howie C. Here with Josh, Kristen, and Taylor Ann, of course.
Listen, I like to get right into stuff.
See, Kristen, she's so, get down and do stuff immediately. She doesn't like to beat around the bush. She's like, let's dive into it.
I'm not going to lie. I'm nervous to hear what you have to say because I am having to show my house that I live in currently.
Yeah.
And I was supposed to show it tonight. Thank the Lord it got canceled. But I'm very nervous to hear what you have to say because that might mean I have to clean more than I did.
Why do you have to clean?
Well, because,
if you're showing a house.
If you're showing your house, yeah.
So,
I want it to
that's where you live.
No, that's where I'm trying to move out and not live anymore.
It's
so
a
it needs to look
showcase.
good so people will take my place.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got to clean it up, man.
Yeah, come on.
Okay, so my question is for y'all. What is the number one thing that people will see as soon as they walk into your apartment, your house, whatever?
I think the first thing that I'm drawn to is the kitchen.
Yeah.
I go and look at the kitchen right away.
Yeah.
Food.
Yeah, looking for food. I'm secretly starving.
It's definitely whether or not the coffee table is a little crooked. Maybe the plants are a little crooked. Maybe the picture frames are a little crooked. Stuff like that.
I'll say the 3 TVs in your place.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh.
That's my roommate's, actually, not mine.
No, yeah, I honestly, I like interior design, so I typically look at the space as a whole and the decorations.
Yeah.
But I'm very not normal, so.
I think the first thing you walk into my place is my kitchen, obviously. But if you go to my living room, the first thing you're going to see is the pool table that we have in our apartment.
Excellent choice.
That'll be a story for another day. Yeah, I have
awesome.
pool table.
No. It takes up 90% of the floor space. So
Yeah,
you walk
how do you
in
even
there.
have room to actually
You don't.
play?
We actually make it work. It's kind of hard, but people come over and play pool there. It's
Yeah, I don't
awesome.
blame them. I love playing pool. I suck at it, but I like playing it.
Oh,
It's
everyone
nice
will
little
suck
thing.
on this table.
Okay, yeah, the table, first of all, is just not leveled at all. It's just
Oh, no.
bad. It's bad. But here's a couple of things that guests will notice as soon as they walk into your home. The first thing is cohesiveness and flow. So how your furniture might be placed is one thing. So if it's just 2 couches and there's a chair in the middle of the floor just randomly, people are going to notice that and say something probably.
I do that on purpose. It's for the feel of the room. The room. I put a single chair in the middle of the room. Make people wonder.
Is there any place to put furniture aside from against a wall? I feel very uncomfortable when furniture is not against the wall.
I thought that until I moved to my home last year, and I set it up where I used a couch to section off.
Yeah.
It's one big room, but it's also the place where we eat, our dining room and our living room. So I used the couch as almost like an invisible wall to separate, and then I put a desk behind it, so it made different spacing.
Yeah.
It worked, but normally I feel like it doesn't.
You could do that in your place,
You have to be
Kristen.
strategic about
No.
it.
You could turn the couch face the wall and have it as a wall / piece. It works.
No, my furniture belongs against the wall.
And then it depends on the place that you're at, because some places are really good with having open couches, basically not against the wall. Number 2 is cleanliness and clutter. So make sure you clean your apartment, Josh, when you're showing off to people.
Don't look at me. It's not me. It's my roommate.
You're putting the blame on him. Hey, you live there too, man.
Talk to the rest of the roommates still now.
It's some responsibility.
My stuff is all cleaned up.
No, Josh, we've seen your room too, okay?
No one goes in my room.
Ooh, called out.
My room.
If you're getting your house shown, they're going to go in your room.
Well, yeah, but that's not going to happen. We're stuck with them for another year.
Okay.
Or they're stuck with us.
Well, the number 3 thing on this list is art and books, and that applies to Kristen, because as soon as I walk into her place, I see all of her artwork on the wall. I'm like, oh, this is kind of cool.
That's so I'm not good at decorating whatsoever, but I am such a fan of Pinterest, and I'm going to pretend I'm good at it all day.
Wait, I'm sorry. Did you just admit to being a fan of Pinterest? Because I clearly remember you all bashing me For Pinterest.
No, I bashed your wedding
Yeah.
page on Pinterest. Okay.
Okay. We don't need to go in detail.
But essentially, though, I think my go-to for decorating any space is art, books, and plants. And I'm like, okay, if you can just get some super cheap books at Goodwill, some super fake plants so they don't die on you, and then you just doodle on some pictures, put it in a frame, call it done. People are going to think you're so much more adult than you actually are.
I will say, I think you're actually a pretty good decorator. You know, being to your place, it's very zen, but it's very, like, spacious. The feng shui is perfect.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Wow,
All the
yay.
frames are crooked. All the
what I
tables
was
are
about to
crooked
say.
and slanted.
They're all
but-
crooked? Okay, Josh, you can't... They're all crooked because when Josh comes into my apartment every single time,
Does he mess it up?
he messes it up.
Yes.
I'm like very organizational. Everything is straight. Everything has a place. And he comes in, which is why he's not allowed in my place anymore. He's
Yeah, I
only
got
been in
banned.
he's only been in there twice, and it's only when it's
Joshua.
super necessary. Like we had to film
It's
something.
been more than twice.
No, you're limited. You're done. You've used all of
If you
your
move
tokens.
it just an inch one way or like to the left or the right, it just messes up everything. You just feel weird. And
It
It
does.
really makes me mad.
And I see him do it. I'm just like, Kristen,
don't blame
how you
you.
letting him do this? Like, I see him doing it because you go over there like messing with stuff, and Josh is quick. Oh, I'm just gonna move this slightly to the
Well,
left.
okay, you know what else though is it doesn't only make me upset, but it makes my roommate upset. So way to go, Josh. You're just
Way
Well.
to ruin it
yeah,
for everyone.
just making
me
everybody.
and Howie are having a blast.
Hey, I'm not in it. I'm just watching. I'm just seeing how it
I
goes.
was just enjoying.
But number 4 thing on this list, and the last thing, is scents and smells. So candles, of course. I think candles, as I get older, are just a necessity. It seems like at this point because
Thank
they
you.
smell amazing.
Yes.
And like it's just very obvious when you walk into a boy's apartment. Like
Yeah.
it has a smell.
Does not.
No, it has
So
a
totally-
stench.
You like
Yeah,
that
there's-
smell.
There's a stench, not a smell, a stench. A smell comes and goes. A stench,
It's more of a
lingers.
aroma. Okay. The
that works
natural
too,
feel.
but aroma sounds something positive.
It is positive.
Stench is clearly a negative orientation. With
Yeah,
that.
like the people in my apartment prior to me moving in were boys, and the second we walked in, we were like, boys lived here. We can sense it.
Seriously, though.
Very obvious. But one of my personal mottos in life is fake it till you make it, right? You have to just, keep on going at it until you eventually figure it out. And I have simple little ways that you can fake it till you make it in your apartment to make it look prettier than it actually is. So frames are a thing.
Yes.
Okay, you can get frames for your wall art instead of just tacking it up. I don't have this though because I find it very difficult to figure out measurements and then go find the frames, and they're expensive.
Do we need to put something in said frame?
I have a funny
Or
story.
just an
the
empty frame on the wall?
No, something needs to go in that frame. You can
Okay.
even just print out pictures from Google or Pinterest
Yeah.
and put them in a frame.
I actually have a funny story about that. So I'm huge on decorating, and ever since I got my first apartment, given it's been 4 years that I've been living in a place other than a dorm, I'll buy frames and I'll put them on the wall and decorate them all. But for years, there's nothing in the frames.
I like that.
Nothing. It literally, the longest time, it was a girl petting a horse as, like, the paper in the frame.
Oh,
and my
that's
friends would,
right.
like, literally, they would just make fun of me as much as they could, as is deserved.
No, that's a good picture.
But I got more picture frames than when I moved in the house, so I just have more frames with, like, tumbleweeds, and it looks like I'm at the beach. I'm like, it's zen, right?
Hey, fake it till you make it. That's what I'm
Seriously.
saying. Decorate with books is another one. Fill your space with plants. So I'm doing 2 out of 3 on this list already.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I don't like the books if you're not going to read them. Like that's too much faking it. Now if they're books you actually care about
Or
and
what
will read eventually, like that's cool. But if you just have, say you've never read a Hardy Boys book, you just have like a row of Hardy Boys books, or like Nancy Drew books, like.
What
they
if it's
just
books that
don't-
meant something in the past, but you wouldn't go back
That's
and read
fine.
them?
But like a random, this is encyclopedia of the letter M. Like
Come
I don't
on.
know.
No, listen, fake it till you make it. I have tons of books in my apartment that I've never touched.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Granted, I'm an avid reader, and all the books that I have read, though, are at my parents' place.
Okay.
So I went and bought, like just old-timey books that, like, looked pretty and stuff like that, but I've never picked them up or read them.
Can you name a single title of a book on that bookshelf?
No.
Aha.
But why would I need to? They make me look smarter. They make my place look more adult. You don't need to.
Nah, you
That's
look
not
fake.
necessary.
Oh my! So I guess I have to go and put some books in my place and look smart now. Decorate a little bit more when we come back on the morning app. We're gonna be talking about celebrities and talking about somebody on Stranger Things getting in some trouble recently. It's Havana, Camila Cabello on the app. What time is it? I need to get up. I'm gonna go for the show.
It's time for the morning app.
Welcome into the morning app on 90.5 WASU.
How you guys doing this morning?
You can listen worldwide at WASUradio.com, live on App TV, or with the iHeartRadio app.
Hey, Howie.
Oh, hey, Kristen, how are you? So what's going on? What music you listen to right now?
Man, Howie, I don't know. I can't find any good music anymore.
Well, guess what? I host a show on WASU.
You do?
Yeah, it's called The Rollout. Do you like top 40 music?
Of course I do.
Well, guess what? I have your fix. I have the songs that are coming up on the charts. I have the next breakout artists and the songs you want to hear again and again.
That sounds great. When was it again?
It's going to be Wednesdays at 7 on 90.5 WASU or WASUradio.com.
The rollout.
Listen to The Rollout every Wednesday at 7 on 90.5 WASU.
What's up, guys? Here on App TV, the A Game is the only place where you can see highlights and updates on everything App State sports. I'm Braxton Critcher.
And I'm Ashley Smith, co-host of the A Game, where each and every Monday at 9 p.m. you can find the best coverage of all your favorite Mountaineer teams and in-depth reporting from the sidelines.
That also includes athlete interviews, a player of the week, and a chance for students to get involved with the Q&A game.
So join us each Monday on App TV for App State's only sports TV show.
Where the scissors at? Where's the tape? I don't know. You had it. No, I didn't.
Guys, what are you doing? You said sports wrap. We're wrapping up presents for sports teams, right?
No, I meant Sports Wrap, the sports talk show on 90.5 WASU that airs every Tuesday and Thursday at 6, where we recap the biggest sports games and news from the week.
What did you say?
Well, what are you wrapping?
Oh, I'm just getting Tom Brady to play football. Maybe you can catch this.
I'm just wrapping up LeBron's career in Cleveland and sending Isaiah Thomas a no-trade clause.
And I'm getting a choking hazard label for the Indians, Dodgers, and the Falcons. You think Dan Quinn will like this?
Come on, guys, time for actual sports wrap.
Falcons, Dodgers.
My name is Maggie Harper, and I host the App 1800, a podcast featuring the current events in Boone that you care about. Listen every Monday at 9 a.m. on 90.5 WASU after the morning app.
And now back to your favorite morning talk show, The Morning App on 90.5 WASU.
Good morning. It is Wednesday, which means this week is almost over and spring break is about to be here. But if you're staying in Boone for spring break, not sure how the weather's going to be, so.
Yeah, it's going to be looking a little rough. We'll talk about that later, but Josh, what do you got for us today, man?
Okay. Whew. I love relationships. I love celebrity relationships. I crush real hard on them. I'm not gonna lie. I stalk celebrity people on Instagram and follow their relationship.
Do you really?
Oh, I love it. Chris Hemsworth and I forget his chick's name, but they're a great couple.
His chick's name.
But they are a fantastic couple. No, love them to death.
His significant other.
Yes.
How about his girlfriend?
Yeah, I couldn't come up with that word in time. Fantastic. Love that couple. Love them. They're amazing. But if you watch the TV show Stranger Things, two of their co-stars are dating, and it's making me really happy. It's the two in the show that we've been wanting to date the entire 2 seasons, and I'm not going to... I kind of gave it away.
Well,
not
that's
really.
all right. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, forewarning, if you haven't seen Stranger Things, you might want to turn off
Definitely
now.
go watch it, but the actors Charlie Heaton and Natalie Dyer, who play Jonathan Byers and Nancy... We don't know her last name. We forgot. Nancy and Jonathan Byers in the show are actually dating.
Yeah, but I heard about that the other day, and I was like, what? Really? The real-life couple?
Yeah, they're really cute, too. They weren't making it official, and they, walked the red carpet back in November, December, and everyone was, rumors were swirling, oh, they look really comfortable around each other. I wonder if they're dating. And, of course, everyone hit the nail on the head with the hammer, but they are dating, and they made it official. Natalie... Dyer's come out and said that, she thinks he's really great, joking, oh, yeah, I guess he's okay. He's a great actor, blah, blah, blah. But they're together.
See, it's really cool to see that celebrities that are, in TV shows or movies together, they end up being together. Because you see them on screen, and you can see the chemistry that they have. And you're they could definitely replicate that in real life. And it's cool to see them dating. And also, I like Natalie Dyer because her Instagram name is Natty Ice Official.
So, I need to follow her.
That's why I follow her on Instagram.
I think Charlie Heaton actually posted a picture of the two together on his Instagram as well. So if you want to, dive deeper into the relationship, go check that out. But wishing her happy birthday, I think. They're really cute.
I think that is as someone who is an actress myself, being in theater since I was 3, that is the dream of every actor and actress, to fall in love with the person you're supposed to fall in love with in the script, because then it's not acting, it's reality in its own way, and there's been, I feel a lot more couples than we realize that have actually fallen in love on screen or on set or whatever. So I found a few. And let me know if you're shocked or if you're yeah, I knew that was a thing.
Okay.
So Blake Lively and Penn Badgley and Gossip Girl.
Whoa, really?
Yes. So and guess what? They broke up during the season finale when they had to get engaged. Awkward. Yeah, that's also why you don't go into that, realm, just in case that kind of stuff happens.
Yeah, now Blake Lively is with Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, that's a favorite
And you know
couple.
what? They met on Green Lantern. That's how they started.
Yeah.
So she just falls in love with all her guys.
That's probably the only thing he does not regret from that movie. Because that movie sucked.
Oh, no.
Terrible.
Howie, did you actually watch Gossip Girl?
I watched a couple episodes every now and then.
Did you really?
But
I haven't seen 1 minute of it.
It's like you see it on TV sometimes.
Yeah.
You're ooh, I'll just watch it just because.
I know some very special dudes in my life that actually have all watched the entire 5 or 6 seasons of Gossip Girl. I was very shocked to find this out. But
I only know that Milo Venta.
Whoa, don't spoil it.
No, I know
okay.
he's in Gossip Girl, and I know he's very attractive.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing I know about Gossip Girl.
There's
Milo.
There's a good amount of attractive people in that show. The other one, Channing Tatum and Jenna Dwayne Tatum.
Yeah.
That I think everyone knew, because everyone was
Wait,
oh my god.
Where'd they meet?
With
Step Up.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
first couple. They're
Original.
so cute together.
They're
And Channing is just my super hot wife and blah, blah,
perfection.
Yeah.
Gosh, she's so hot.
I think it was funny seeing her doing the lip sync battle. There was a couple
Yes.
of
Oh my
months
gosh,
ago.
and she interpreted
imitated.
She
imitated him.
yeah.
Wow, that was horrible. Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie on Mr. and Miss Smith.
Oh,
yeah. See, okay, but their relationship was in the news for literally ages. Like everything they would
Really?
do, it's like Brad and Angie, they
Yeah.
might split up because of this. It was annoying, honestly.
Blah,
It got
blah.
annoying. It was all blah blah.
What about Natalie Portman and Benjamin Millipede?
When did they meet?
Black Swan.
Now I heard that movie's good.
Are they together? They're still together?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
It doesn't
I would
say.
assume so.
I
But
would assume so,
What
too.
about Jennifer Aniston and Vince Vaughn from The Breakup? That was such a good movie.
Okay, Jennifer Aniston, again, another person that's been in the news too much
Yeah.
about her
Poor-
relationship.
Poor Jen Ann. I hear though it's because she's like a little crazy.
I
That's
mean-
why she can't keep a guy.
they're still not. Yeah, they're not together anymore for sure.
Well,
Yeah,
also
her and
think
Brad
about
Pitt,
it,
right?
like her and Angelina Jolie are two women who have consistently been put up on a pedestal as like the hottest women in Hollywood.
Yeah.
And having that kind of celebrity status and that kind of publicity, it's gonna bring issues to your relationships naturally.
Jennifer Aniston?
Yes.
Don't
I could-
argue.
No, listen. Okay, like I
She
can
hasn't
admit.
aged. She literally looks the
Yep.
exact same as she does from the past.
Yeah.
Her hair's changed, but that's it.
But I would argue that Jenna Tatum,
Yeah.
or whatever her maiden name is, she is prettier than Jenna.
Hmm.
Well, I agree. I think there's other people who are prettier, but that's just Hollywood has decided those are the women that are going to be the face.
Jennifer Aniston.
I'm okay with
all right?
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't bash Jen.
Yeah.
Phoebe's where it's at. I like Phoebe more. Sorry.
No, you're good.
They were all really pretty on Friends. It don't
Always
matter to
like-
me.
I was like, let me wipe my drool. Oh my God.
Like, sorry, guys.
What about Dominic Mohangan? I hope I don't say this wrong. He played Charlie, and Evelyn Lilly, who played Kate in Lost. Very two opposite people I never in my life watching the show would expect to date.
See, I've never seen Lost, so I would have no idea who
Like
they are.
you looking at a picture of them, I still would never have guessed they would be dating.
You know,
They just don't look. I don't know.
some people I did think that Natalie and
Yeah, right.
and
In real life,
Charlie, yeah,
Charlie
they would be
Heaton.
together. Like I didn't see that because in the shows they just look completely different. So I
I
didn't think
like
that.
it.
Mm-hmm.
Like it a lot.
But yeah, there's a lot.
True love.
You know, I think the first time I experienced like on-screen couples being actual real couples was Zac Efron, Vanessa
Yes,
Hudgens
that was in here.
in
Oh my
High School
gosh.
Musical. Oh my goodness! Everybody was talking about that right after the movie. They're like, "Oh my God, they're in love."
They dated?
Yeah, for like years.
How
No
much
way.
about
Yes.
that kind of stuff do you think is actually staged?
See, I think at that point, because they didn't really know each other on set yet, I think they was staged. But like High School Musical 2, you could see like their chemistry was a lot better. So
Mm-hmm.
I think it was real as they went on.
See, the most recent one I heard of, and I don't hear of many, was Tom Holland and Zendaya from Spider-Man.
Are they actually dating?
No, they are not. But that's what
Oh.
everyone said they were.
Good.
Everyone, because they like went to dinner together as, you know, everyone thought as a couple, but I think it was just friends. But
Hanging out.
I like them a lot. I hope they date.
Did y'all know that Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani became a thing after
Yeah.
Blake broke up? With, I was
Oh,
like,
wait, yeah,
excuse
yeah,
me,
yeah.
What?
Yeah, because of the voice, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that was a weird.
I would
combination.
never see the two of them being
Well-
the music genres they are as a couple.
Yeah.
For some reason, I don't like Blake Shelton. I don't think he's attractive. And I'll admit when a guy's attractive. I don't think Blake Shelton's attractive at all.
Attractive at all.
Okay,
either.
see, this is me with Jen Ann. Like, every guy loves her, but I can't see why she's super attractive. But Blake Shelton, I will defend him. I will defend him.
What?
You think he's attractive?
Yes.
No.
Girl, that is
You know what we're
my
talking about, right?
ex-husband.
Let me make sure I'm thinking of the right person.
From The Voice,
Miranda,
Blake
I
Shelton,
got
the country
you.
singer.
Yeah?
Jesus
No.
Christ.
Are we
No.
looking at the same person here? Yes. Okay. Same person.
No. He looks like my dad.
Oh,
It looks
not
like
okay.
my dad.
that's a personal thing.
Ew.
Wow. Well, on that note, we're gonna get out and we're gonna have Would You Rather on the other side of the break. But here is center field to celebrate the start of spring training for MLB baseball.
What time is it? I need to get up. I gotta go for the show.
It's time for the morning app.
into the morning app on 90.5 WASU.
How you guys doing this morning?
You can listen worldwide at WASUradio.com, live on App TV, or with the iHeart Radio app.
Hey, Howie.
Oh, hey, Kristen, how are you? So what's going on? What music you listen to right now?
Man, Howie, I don't know. I can't find any good music anymore.
Well, guess what? I host a show on WASU.
You do?
Yeah, it's called The Rollout. Do you like top 40 music?
Of course I do.
Well, guess what? I have your fix. I have the songs that are coming up on the charts. I have the next breakout artists and the songs you want to hear again and again.
That sounds great. When was it again?
It's going to be Wednesdays at 7 on 90.5 WASU or WASUradio.com.
The Rollout.
Listen to The Rollout every Wednesday at 7 on 90.5 WASU.
What's up, guys? Here on App TV, the A Game is the only place where you can see highlights and updates on everything App State sports. I'm Braxton Critcher.
And I'm Ashley Smith, co-host of the A Game, where each and every Monday at 9 p.m. you can find the best coverage of all your favorite Mountaineer teams and in-depth reporting from the sidelines.
That also includes athlete interviews, a player of the week, and a chance for students to get involved with the Q&A game.
So join us each Monday on App TV for App State's only sports TV show.
Where the scissors at? Where's the tape? I don't know. You had it. No, I didn't.
Guys, what are you doing?
You said sports wrap. We're wrapping up presents for sports teams, right?
No, I meant Sports Wrap, the sports talk show on 90.5 WASU that airs every Tuesday and Thursday at 6, where we recap the biggest sports games and news from the week.
What did you say?
Well, what are you rapping?
Oh, I'm just getting Tom Brady to play football. Maybe you can catch this.
I'm just wrapping up LeBron's career in Cleveland and sending Isaiah Thomas a no-trade clause.
And I'm getting a choking hazard label for the Indians, Dodgers, and the Falcons. You think Dan Quinn will like this?
Come on, guys, time for actual Sports Wrap.
Falcons, Dodgers.
My name is Maggie Harper, and I host the App 1800, a podcast featuring the current events in Boone that you care about. Listen every Monday at 9 a.m. on 90.5 WASU after the morning app.
on 90.5 WASU and WASUradio.com.
90.5 WASU. It is 8:32 on this just not lovely, decent, I would say.
Get out of here.
Wednesday morning. The weather in Boone is just wild and crazy right now. It's going to be crazy during spring break, too. So if you're here, be prepared. Kristen, what's looking like?
High of 49 for today and a low of 45. Maybe some rain. Tomorrow it's going to be all rain. And for a while, Friday was looking we might get some flurries, but right now it's sunshine. So who knows?
Are you serious? It's going to snow.
Who knows?
It is February in Boone.
No. Today's March 1st.
No, tomorrow.
It's February 28th.
Get
Darn
wrecked.
it.
Come on.
Get wrecked.
Really?
I thought it was payday.
Oh, it is payday.
Oh, okay.
I checked this morning. I was like, we're good.
So good.
Okay. Well, it is time for Would You Rather?
Yes.
Honestly,
let's
this
go.
is my favorite.
All right, let's start you off with a quick one. Would you rather be covered in fur or covered in scales?
Covered in
Ew.
fur or scales?
Why are we starting with this
Fur.
one?
Boots with the fur.
Hey, everybody looking at me.
Fur. Hey. Oh.
Oh. I'd
Yeah.
go fur.
Let's go fur.
Neither.
What? You can't. It's not an option.
That's not the game. Come on, play the game.
Ruled
Fur
out.
or scales?
Boots.
All right, let me make the pitch for
Ooh.
scales since they already went fur. You know how like pretty you would look, all shiny and everything, like the sun
You
would
could
hit
not
you.
sit down without your scales falling off. That would be so uncomfortable. Think about
Okay,
it. They,
fine.
like,
Let's
flap and
suspend
stuff.
reality. When you sit down, your scales stay on.
You don't know that.
I'm telling you.
Do you have scales?
Okay, if you have scales, then you're gonna have
One.
to like shed too. You're
Yeah.
gonna like your lining, but if you have fur, you shed too. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna say fur because then I'll just get waxed.
Thank you. I already do that, so.
Boots with the fur.
Scales, you look really pretty.
Okay, good
You could
luck
be a
finding
mermaid.
a boyfriend with scales.
Hey, you know,
what? Fine.
It could happen.
Challenge accepted.
If you have
Shoot
scales,
your
does that
shot.
mean you can breathe underwater?
Ooh.
That changes
No, that
the
doesn't mean you
whole
have
game.
gills.
But you don't like water, so it doesn't count to you anyway.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be
But
fearful
if she
of
could
water
breathe,
if I wouldn't die.
Yeah. If she could breathe, then there's nothing to be scared of.
Also, it's what's on the inside that counts, not the outside.
Oh my
so-
God.
Come on, Kristen.
God.
You better
Okay,
than that.
but let's be real. You're not gonna date somebody if you're not attracted to them.
And if you do date a girl with scales, it's gonna turn into a Disney movie. So
Honestly, you're
So
right.
another reason why. You should do a Disney movie.
The Little Mermaid.
I'm gonna final answer is fur.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
For all
I
the
pick
way.
fur as well.
Oh my gosh.
Would you rather never sweat again or
Ooh.
never feel cold again?
Nope, this is a no-brainer for me.
What's that?
I would rather never feel cold again because I don't sweat that much to begin with, but I am always cold. It could be 50 degrees outside and I'm cold. I could be inside and I'm cold. Like it doesn't matter where I am always cold, even
You
in the
can bundle
summertime.
up and get warm. Whereas if you sweat, there's nothing you can do to stop that.
That's
that
facts.
from happening.
That's, yeah.
It gonna happen no matter what. Nope. I hate sweating. My face is the first thing that sweats on my body. I don't sweat much, but if I do work out, I look like a tomato drenched or spritzed with water before they take a picture of it. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm going definitely.
I am with her.
Sweating.
I would much rather be cold than sweat. Yeah. Because, like she said, you can go anywhere. Imagine you can go to any place in the world and never sweat. You know, I'm going to Bahamas next week. It's going to be 80, 90 degrees. I wouldn't have to sweat.
But see, what I'm saying is that I'm always cold, so I would rather sweat.
No. You don't
But
want
that's
that.
also
You don't
because
want
you
that.
live in the mountains. Think about it. If you lived in Hawaii, you're not going to be cold.
Right, no, and then I would probably pick, I hope I would never sweat again, but right now I live in the mountains and I'm freezing all the time, so...
So you need to wear the right clothes.
No, I do.
Yeah.
No, even if I bundle up, I will still be cold.
Do you
like
just
I
have
promise.
like bad circulation in your blood?
I have no idea.
Because my fingertips and my toes are always cold. But I have horrible circulation, so that's on me.
So, yeah, never sweat.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going cold.
So 50-50 split?
Yeah.
I'm always cold as well.
Wow.
Okay, this next one's a little weird. Would you rather have the police hunting you for a murder you didn't commit,
Okay.
or a psychopathic clown hunting you?
The clown.
What?
Clouds fight back.
I know,
the
this is a
clown.
weird one. I would find it. I thought it was pretty
Honestly,
neat.
if there was a clown, I just call 911 and be like, this psycho clown is following me to your job.
Yeah, you can't really call
911.
911 to the police when they're chasing you.
Okay, but that Is this combined? They're two separate.
But if I'm gonna get caught, dude, I'm gonna run out of gas eventually.
Yeah, because there's no more gas stations anywhere.
I'm just gonna move to Mexico.
Is this like a physical chase or like a lifelong chase? Like a stalking
it's like
or like an actual car chase?
It's like right now, the police pull up to the radio station and they're through the microphone like, Kristen Kochlenberg, we're here to arrest you for murder you didn't commit. Or not, they wouldn't tell you that. But you'd like for murder,
They
so
would
you'd
be
run out
convinced.
trying to prove your innocence like every movie ever.
So
and then
it'd
you're
be a
on the run.
chase.
Yeah.
I mean, you're on the run, but they're not like chasing you the entire movie. You can have a break. You can find a motel where people don't know your name, use your fake ID. You know,
Okay,
stuff
so then
that.
it's like a stalking.
Well, kind of. Think about the movies. You know, there's movies like this all the time where some guy didn't commit a murder. Now he's on the run trying to prove his innocence before the cops find him and throw him away forever.
I'd still go with clown because like you can hide from a clown. You can't hide from the government.
I don't know. The psychopathic
A lot. It's much harder to hide from the government than it is to hide from somebody who's stalking you.
Right.
And I have a boyfriend, and I would hope he'd just beat the crap out of him for me.
So yeah, I would do the clown because I'm not really that afraid of clowns, really. Like, everybody hates clowns, but I'm not
get
that
it.
big on it. So I would fight back. If he's trying to shoot, I'll fight him back.
You can fight back with the police too, not like physically.
No,
but
but
you
then
can
you
prove you can prove that you're innocent.
Not true.
No, that
There are
like
innocent people who have gone to jail.
Yeah.
Yes, there is, but but I'm saying their chance to prove that you're innocent is still there.
Yeah, but
I'm
like
choosing police.
if you fight the cops back, they're going to call in more cops.
Not like physically fight back. No, I'm saying you have the chance to prove your innocence.
Fight
But you
with
still will
fighting
probably
back.
have to go to jail because they'll hold you before court. You'll still have to deal with all court like costs. Like honestly, I don't want to do anything that has to deal with our government at all.
I'll
I would
just get
just
the
rather
bat.
deal with a psychopath.
I'm just
Because
going to get the
honestly,
bat and knock
most
him
of the
out.
people in society are psychopaths anyway.
I'm going to knock him out with the bat.
Hey, swada, bing.
You know he's going to have a bat too, if not something worse. Right?
Well, mine's better.
Hello. I'm gonna take some karate classes, and I'm gonna get me a gun, and I'm gonna
don't think-
protect myself.
I'm not sure you two understand this is a psychopathic clown.
See, look. Okay, he's going to have a wooden bat, right? I'm going to have, like, the...
Why does he have to have a wooden bat?
See, because he
He
wouldn't
has a
think like
wooden
that.
because he's not smart. He's psycho.
Exactly.
And we'll have the metal ones.
Or I'll have, like a zombie land type bat. Just hit him with it. So, yes, I'm going to say the clown.
Yeah.
I have officially
Yeah.
confirmed the clown.
I agree.
Kristen, they don't get it.
They don't.
That you'd never be able to sleep. You'd be looking over your shoulder your entire life because that clown could be anywhere at any moment just messing with you.
You know what? I'm gonna track that clown when they when they get close enough. I'm gonna put one of those like FBI like secret camera tracker thingies, and they're not gonna know, but I'm gonna know their every move.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
All right. Last one. This is for Kristen. Sorry to call you out. It's actually for everyone. Would you rather get really tipsy from just one sip of alcohol and ridiculously drunk from just one alcoholic drink, or never get drunk no matter how much alcohol you drank?
First one.
No, that's easy.
Yeah, I would definitely take the one drink.
Okay, but see, yeah, the first one option is my life now.
Yeah.
So
Because it's cheaper. Think about it.
Way
So,
cheaper.
You can get a 6-pack of beer, right? You get one beer, you're good. That's 6 nights. You're good.
Seriously, that would never happen.
You're good.
Oh my god, that's
Imagine he's like, oh yeah, you brought this to the party? Yeah, that's all I got, man. That's all I need.
honestly, think about it. Like, if everybody was that way, you'd be like the life of the party. You come in with like 6 drinks, and everybody be just on their butt.
Yeah.
But you never get drunk again.
why would you want that?
Yeah, no, that's
To be responsible,
No.
mature, DD.
No.
it's
I
called
guarantee
having
you-
control.
Mature people drink too.
Yes.
Okay, it is a thing that us in America as a society have grown to love. It is a part of our culture. I would choose option number 1.
I'm with her.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Well, I wouldn't.
You're alone.
Well, it doesn't matter what you think, Josh, because you're 20. So
Oh,
you.
I'm actually 21.
Oh man.
Oh no.
Oh, wow.
Oh no.
that's
When
really
did, see, okay, see,
When did I turn 21? On my birthday.
yeah, and I wished you happy birthday.
Yes, you did.
I forgot you're 21. You're still a baby in my eyes. I'm
True.
so sorry. I was about to call you out for being like, you shouldn't know what alcohol tastes like.
It's okay. To be fair, I still don't think I'm 21.
Exactly. Well, coming up next on the Morning App, we will be discussing whether or not you should move in with your significant other. Pros and cons of that on the other side of the break.
What time is it? I need to get up. Gotta go for the shot.
It's time for the morning app.
Welcome into the morning app on 90.5 WASU.
How you guys doing this morning? You can listen worldwide at WASUradio.com, live on App TV, or with the iHeartRadio app.
Hey, Howie. Oh, hey, Kristen, how are you? So what's going on? What music you listen to right now?
Man, Howie, I don't know. I can't find any good music anymore.
Well, guess what? I host a show on WASU.
You do?
Yeah, it's called The Rollout. Do you like top 40 music?
Of course I do.
Well, guess what? I have your fix. I have the songs that are coming up on the charts. I have the next breakout artists and the songs you want to hear again and again.
That sounds great. When was it again?
It's going to be Wednesdays at 7 on 90.5 WASU or WASUradio.com.
The Rollout.
Listen to The Rollout every Wednesday at 7 on 90.5 WASU.
What's up, guys? Here on App TV, the A Game is the only place where you can see highlights and updates on everything App State sports. I'm Braxton Critcher.
And I'm Ashley Smith, co-host of the A Game, where each and every Monday at 9 p.m. you can find the best coverage of all your favorite Mountaineer teams and in-depth reporting from the sidelines.
That also includes athlete interviews, a player of the week, and a chance for students to get involved with the Q&A game.
So join us each Monday on App TV for App State's only sports TV show.
Where the scissors at? Where's the tape? I don't know. You had it.
No, I didn't. Guys, what are you doing?
You said sports wrap. We're wrapping up presents for sports teams, right?
No, I meant Sports Wrap, the sports talk show on 90.5 WASU that airs every Tuesday and Thursday at 6, where we recap the biggest sports games and news from the week.
What did you say?
Well, what are you wrapping?
Oh, I'm just getting Tom Brady to play football. Maybe you can catch this.
I'm just wrapping up LeBron's career in Cleveland and sending Isaiah Thomas a no-trade clause.
I'm getting a choking hazard label for the Indians, Dodgers, and the Falcons. You think Dan Quinn will like this?
Come on, guys, time for actual sports wrap.
Falcons, Dodgers.
My name is Maggie Harper, and I host the App 1800, a podcast featuring the current events in Boone that you care about. Listen every Monday at 9 a.m. on 90.5 WASU after the morning app.
And now back to the morning app on 90.5 WASU.
Good morning and welcome back to the morning app here on 90.5 WASU. And as always, it's time for our relationship segment.
Yeah. Bow, bow. I retired my singing, guys. Let you know. Retired. I'm not doing it no more.
That sounds good.
I was waiting for you to join in, man.
Nah, I'm retired, all right? The people don't want to hear my awful voice trying to sing this song.
You know what? I'm a part of those people, and I want to hear it with me.
Keep
Come
them
on now.
wanting more.
Maybe
Don't
in the
give
future.
in.
Okay.
I might do a, the comeback tour. I might do that.
Oh, yeah, okay.
You know, Josh, whenever you came in, I thought you were going to say top of the morning to you. I was thinking about that.
Top of the morning, do ya?
We are not reliving that again.
Oh my gosh.
But basically, Taylor Ann and I were talking last night, and we are both at a life stage where we have been dating our significant others for quite some time, and we were just discussing pros and cons, like should, the whole moving in together deal, right? Taking your relationship to the next step. And it has been on our discussion plate for a while now. I don't know about you and your boyfriends, but it's definitely like not something to take lightheartedly. It's definitely something that you need to discuss thoroughly. And so I have tips that you shouldn't move in together and tips that you should move in together. So basically, don't move in together if you aren't used to spending a lot of time together. So maybe if you're going from long distance and jumping right into moving in together, that might not be a super great idea.
That's a good point. That's a very good point. I would never have thought of that.
Me neither.
But now that you're saying that, if you go from long distance to living together, it might be way too much, way too soon.
Right. Like you have to get back into that rhythm, get comfortable with each other before you do that.
Then what do you do?
Just like hanging out a little bit more, trying to ease the gap between long distance. Trying to.
But if you have to live somewhere, so what? You're gonna get a place for a year by yourself in the same area as your boyfriend?
Well,
there's places that don't have a year lease.
Yeah, a lot of big cities now, it's like 6 months is the max or minimum you can sign.
Yeah, sometimes you can leave early, so you could just be there for like a month or two. If you feel like you need to move out, you can do that.
Or, move in with a friend, move back in with your parents. Like, there's options.
Yeah.
There's options.
A lot of options.
It is difficult, though.
It's a rapid change, especially if you're not good with quick change. Another one is that you've started arguing a lot and you want to move in together to fix that.
Ooh.
Bad idea.
That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
That'll end the relationship.
What
that
would
won't
make
help it.
arguing and moving in together less? That
Some
should
people just want it to work, so they'll force it.
You gotta fake it till you make it.
Yeah.
Well, we ain't working.
Like if you're at where you're at now and you're arguing there, how do you think it's going to fix when you're moving in together?
Like it's gonna just be more, because think about it. Like we've all lived with roommates at this point in our life. Like if you do not get along, it is definitely not going to work if you live with the person, because it has to do with your personal life and your social life. Like everything has to deal with that person. You can't get away from it. And so if you guys don't get along, that's the worst idea you could possibly have.
Absolutely.
Don't move in together if you don't like their friends, because then their friends are going to be over and you're going to have to deal with them.
Well, that's inevitable.
Yeah.
Anyway, you're gonna have to, if you like this person, you're gonna end up hanging out with their friends anyway and meeting them. Like,
I mean, that says a lot about the relationship. Like, if you don't like your boyfriend's friends, who they hang out with is who they are.
Yeah.
In the most sense, I truly believe that. I think maybe not to a T, but I think there's a reason they click with all these people. And if you don't, maybe that's something you need to realize within him or her and figure out if maybe this, even though you like that person, maybe it's just not meant to be.
That's true.
Another one is if you're not good with money, because then that's going to cause relationship problems because you're living together.
Yeah, because it's different when you have another person involved who's making money, and so you want to go out to eat all the time. You have to get groceries. You have to do stuff around the house to fix. So if you're not good with money, you're going to run out of it, and then you're going to look at your partner like,
I will say that you have to learn at some point how to be good with money.
Yeah.
And maybe sometimes it's your significant other that's the one who's going to be teaching you that.
Yeah.
How you don't have to worry. You're keeping your banking money separate from your significant other, aren't you?
That's right. Girl, you're touching my money.
Oh my god. Another one is if you want to copy your friends. If all your friends are moving in with their significant others and you're like, oh, their life is so great, we should do that, babe. No, don't. You're rushing it. There's pressure.
Yep.
Another one is if you're not 100% yourself around your partner.
See, okay, that one's a big one. You should be 100% around your partner,
if you're
a week
dating.
or two after you're dating.
What?
I feel like.
Oh, absolutely not. I would disagree with that.
Really?
Yeah. It does not take me a week or two after dating somebody to be fully myself.
Well, it also depends on your history before.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you've been talking for a while, if you've been talking for like months or so, after dating, you at that point should feel comfortable with them because you've basically been dating them for this time. So that's how I see it.
Yeah, but there's certain parts of yourself that you don't want to show your significant other until you're completely trustworthy of them or you're completely, you know, I don't think I would say I was fully myself in my relationship until 6 months in. Like, he didn't see the good, the bad, and the ugly until about 6 months. And then he saw it all, right? So
honestly, for me and my boyfriend, like, we saw the good, the bad, and the ugly for 4 years before we dated. But I will say, bringing that whole aspect of dating, he saw a lot of sides I didn't realize he hadn't known.
Yeah.
I didn't realize there was a difference. And then when we started talking, we opened up a lot of closed closets that to things that we don't even tell other people,
right?
Or people we love. Like, it's very deep things, and that kind of thing takes years to work at. And because I've known him for so long, that's the only reason I was able to truly be myself before we even like officially made it official.
Yeah, I guess it depends on the person, how your trustworthiness is and what you want to tell. But yeah,
true. So, you know, it's also hard because, like, think about it. Like, we're graduating. That's why the whole move-in conversation has even been a thing. Because for me, like, me and Tomas, we've been together I went on a blind date with him March of my freshman year. So it'll be 5 years in a week that I've known him.
Oh, wow.
And so it's not like I don't know him at all, but we've only been dating for 4 months.
Right.
You know, and so moving together, that is like not a thing at 4 months in a relationship at all.
No.
And so I was like, you know, if I have to move to a new city, it's either we're going to be long distance for at least a few years, or if you come and follow me, we're going to have to live together because financially we're not going to be able to live in separate apartments. So I was looking into long distance because that freaks me out. You know, like, we haven't dated
scared.
for a long time. Like,
don't be scared of long distance.
It's easier said than done, though.
I know, but I'm telling you, if it is the right person, it'll work out. If it's the wrong person, it won't. And it's going to be hard, and it's not going to be fun. But if it's with the right person, like, no, it's not fun, but it's not hard.
Yeah.
It's not as hard as you think it is.
But, like, he wants to go to law school. That's 3 years. And if I go to a different city and be 3 years long distance when we only dated 4 months, like...
But it definitely puts to test your loyalty.
For sure.
Yeah.
And that's good to know.
That's for sure. Well, I looked up, I was Pinteresting long distance relationships, and this awesome article on BuzzFeed came up about 17 apps that you can use for long distance. And they're all pretty cool and interesting, but one came to mind that Kristen uses, and it's super interesting. Can you just tell a little bit about, like, the thumb kiss and all that stuff?
Yeah, so we use this app called Couple. We downloaded it when we first started long distance. And it just shows your location, shows the miles apart you are, counts down to the next time you see each other. You have lists you can make on there.
It's really cute.
I know that
like,
app.
I would honestly want to do that, not even long distance. Like, that's just cute to mingle and, like, find out things about your significant other.
Yeah, you can keep lists, dates, messages, photos, anything that's, like, related with your significant others in this one app. Then there's this thumb kiss part where if he's touching his phone, if his thumb is on his phone at the same time that your thumb is on the phone, it, like, lights up and it kind of vibrates, and it's like thumb kiss. It's this cute little long distance thing that is, you know, just a nifty feature of the app.
Yeah.
So I highly recommend Couple. We have used it for almost a year now, maybe less, but it's been great.
That is interesting.
Yeah.
I like that idea. I've never heard of an app like that.
It's super cute.
That's cool. You know what? Hey, whoever I'm dating next, we're going to have to download that app. Let's believe that. But we'll be back on Friday with Dovey Dosser. We'll be playing our favorite segment, Real or Fake News. Hope you enjoy your lovely Wednesday. We're almost there to spring break. We're going to make it.